If you can go from 0 to 20 in 1 year, how much more can you go from 20 to 40 or 20 to 50? The bigger you get, the easier it is to grow. So there's no reason to buy a pool route. You know who buys pool routes, guys? You know who fucking buys pool routes? I'm going to be real with you here. A couple of people, okay? One, motherfuckers who are going to fail. You can grow your pool business, guys. You know, it's easy to grow your pool business to 20 pools in 1 year as an individual starting from 0. Guys, you never buy a pool route. You always sell a pool route. You don't buy them, you always sell them. That's a rule. That's a rule you go by, guys. Why would you buy a pool route when you can grow a pool route for a fraction of the cost that you would if you tried to buy a pool route? You know how much it costs to buy a pool route, guys? You could buy a pool route for 60, 80, 150, depending on how many pools you're trying to get. I sold a pool route that was approximately 52 to 54 pools. I'd have to go back and look at it for $210,000, guys. Like, that's insane to spend that kind of money buying one pool route. Like, why would you spend that much? You could take a fraction of that money, $10,000, $20,000 tops, and just use it for marketing and advertising and grow your pool business. You can grow your pool business, guys. You know, it's easy to grow your pool business to 20 pools in 1 year as an individual starting from 0. You know how I know it's easy? Because that's what I did. Last year, at the end of the year, I sold my pool route, 52, 54 pools roughly at the end of the year. Going into January this year, you know how many pools I had? I had 0, none, not one. I broke 20 a couple of weeks ago. A couple of weeks ago, what are we in now? We're in July. It's early July. I already broke 20. Now, we're getting close to the end of the season. August is right around this corner. School lets in. Labor Day's after that. And then that's pretty much the end of the season. And you really can't expect to get as much growth after Labor Day that you're going to get through April, May, June, and July. Okay, so the peak of the season, though, adding 20 pools was not a problem from January through July. And most of those pools, guys, I didn't add in January, February, March. Most of those pools came in April, May, June, and July. So you're looking at the 20 pool, roughly adding 20 pools in 3 or 4 months out of the year. How much did I spend on advertising? About $10,000. $10,000, 20 pools. So why on earth would you spend $60 or $80 or $100 or $200,000 buying a pool route when you can just grow one? Just start with a few pools. It might take you 1 or 2 years to get there, but it's a lot better than spending 10 times as much or 5 times as much or who knows how much more money. It's a lot better. You're just wasting your money, guys. You might as well just light it on fire and throw it away. Like, why would you? That's why the rule is you never buy pools. You always sell pools. Like, if it is always a good idea to sell pools, then it is equally always a good idea to, always a bad idea to buy pools. Excuse me. I gotta talk a little bit lower. I start doing these videos and I just fucking start yelling and shit. So I don't know why. I get excited. Maybe it's because I'm doing what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing and I'm listening to my calling, so I get amped up on that shit. But I'm the only one in here. You can probably hear me just fine. So I'll try to bring it down a little bit. Guys, don't fucking buy a damn route. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. You know what you want to do instead? If you're going to spend money on anything, spend money on coaching. Get somebody who's been there, who's done that, who can guide you and show you how to go from 0 pools to 20 pools. And it's going to cost you, instead of fucking $200,000, it'll cost you $20,000 or some shit like that. Like, 10 times as much, as much. You see what I'm saying? So there's no reason to buy a pool route. You know who buys pool routes, guys? You know who fucking buys pool routes? I'm going to be real with you here. A couple of people, okay? One, motherfuckers who are going to fail, who have never been in the business before. They just fucking go all in. They buy 30, 40, 50 pools. They're like, well, I'm going to fucking learn. And you know what? They last about a year. They lose most of their customers. They fucking, if they're smart, they sell what's left and they walk away with their tail between their legs. And it was a total fucking failure and a total bust for them. The other people who buy pool routes are usually the ones who maybe know what they're doing. They have a little bit of a bigger of a business. They're a little more successful in the industry, but they're fucking lazy about marketing and advertising, and they don't understand that, hey, you could take that same $200,000 that you're going to spend to buy 50 pools, and you could spend $20,000 advertising and add 50 pools the right time of year. Or 30,000 to add 50 pools. But even if you spend fucking 30,000, it's a hell of a lot better than 200,000. Like, guys, that doesn't make any sense. I've known a guy who did that, and I kept asking myself, why the fuck did he do that? The only thing I can think of, guys, is he came across a bunch of money and he was trying to get like a fucking tax write-off. So he took all this money and he reinvested in the business. And then maybe that makes sense to do it that way. But honestly, wasting your fucking money never makes any goddamn sense. So that doesn't make any fucking sense either. So I don't understand why he spent $200,000 on 50 pools whenever $200,000 would have got him fucking 200 pools. Or 100 pools in advertising, okay? So don't buy a fucking route. Always sell your pools. Never buy pools. It's a great idea to sell your route. If you're going to spend money on your route in this manner, guys, you do it through coaching. Hire a coach who will charge you $20,000 or $30,000 and show you how to go from 0 pools to 20 pools in 1 year. And why am I harping on 20 pools, okay? Because I'm trying to be realistic. I know a lot of you guys who are interested in this, you're brand new. You've probably never done this before. So you trying to add on more than 20 pools in 1 year is not realistic. You need to grow into this industry. You would overwhelm yourself. If you tried to start out with 40 or 50 pools, you would be fucked. Too much. Instead, start out with 3 pools and a coaching package. And then grow from there and gradually add another customer. Number 4, number 5, number 10, number 15, number 20. And gradually grow from there and learn as you go. And then next year, be ready to add another 20 pools. If you can go from 0 to 20 in 1 year, how much more can you go from 20 to 40 or 20 to 50? The bigger you get, the easier it is to grow. I started out this year with nobody referring their neighbors to me because I had no customers. Next year, this year's not even over with yet. I'm not done getting customers. But let's just say I was. Let's say I didn't get another customer the rest of this year and I stopped at 20. Next year, I would be starting out the year with 20 customers who would be referring me to their friends when their friends were like, hey, I need a good pool guy. And their friends would be like, hey, I know the best fucking pool guy. Go with this guy. So not only would I have 20 customers that would be referring me to their friends, maybe not all 20, but you get the idea. A portion of the 20. It's more than the 0 I started with. You see what I'm saying? So now I could do the same advertising, the same marketing that I did this year. The exact same. But starting out with 20 customers, I could easily add another 20. The first 20 is the hardest. After that, it just gets easier and easier. The bigger you get, the easier it gets. So next year, I could realistically go from 20 to 50 customers. And I'm right back where I left off at when I sold at the end of last year 52 or 54 accounts for $200,000. Now, excuse me, I just fucking ate again, god damn it. So, anyway, now I could go and sell those fucking 50 pools just like I did last year, guys, for roughly $200,000, because there's always people out there who will buy the route. Even if they won't buy all 50, somebody will buy 20. Somebody will buy 30. And then if somebody buys 30, I can sell the 20 to somebody else, or vice versa. Or I can break it up and sell them in fucking groups of 10, or however the fuck I want to do it. But that's not the way I've chosen to do it. Instead, what I want to do is create smaller packages. 3 fucking pool packages for you guys who are trying to get into this shit without breaking the fucking bank and doing it easy, because I know where you're at, because I've been there. And you're like, well, fuck, I don't have $60,000 to buy a goddamn route. 80, 100, 200K. I don't have the fucking credit to go to the bank and get a loan for 100 or 200K to buy those pools. I don't have that kind of money. So how do I get started? This is how you get started. You get started with fucking 3 and a coach and a $5,000 down payment. 5 fucking K. You can come up with that. I know you can. You know you can. Motherfucker, ride share if you have to come up with $5 goddamn thousand. And then you've got a coach who will take you from 3 pools to 20 pools in a year. And why is 20 important? Because 20 pools, guys, at the lowest rate that I charge, the lowest fucking rate, not including repairs, not including recurring services, chemicals, nothing. The lowest rate I charge is $250 plus everything else. $250. So if you got 20 pools, guys, at $250, what is that? That's $5,000 a month. That's why 40 is such a big deal, because if you're at 40 pools, guys, you're making $10,000 a month, $120,000 a year. But 20 pools is halfway there. It's $60,000 a year. It's probably more than you're making at your job right now, okay? I don't know what you're doing, where you're at. It probably sucks dick, though. That's why you're watching this fucking video, because you want to figure out how the fuck do I get out of this bullshit rat race 9-to-5 motherfucking office job that I hate, and how do I work for myself where I can prioritize myself instead. And this is how you do it. I'm trying to show you the way. I restarted just so I could fucking show you how it's done. So I'm showing you. I'm doing it over again just so you can see, and I'm gonna fucking help you. Now, so what you do is you don't buy a fucking 20 or 40 or 60 pool route. Fuck that. You buy fucking 3 pools and coaching, and then you get coached on how to build up to 20 pools, to 30 pools, to 40, 50, 60. And then if you decide you want to fucking hire somebody and deal with all that shit, then you go right ahead. Great. Happy for you. I hope it works out for you. But if instead you want to get up to, say, 50 pools, and then motherfucking cash out for 200K or a little less than that, and maybe keep like 10 pools. That way you're ready to grow next year, and you have enough left over to help you pay your bills, so you're not having to tap into that money that you just cashed out on, and you can invest that fucking money into something that's going to grow value over time, over the next few years, and you can rinse and repeat this process over and over within a fucking few years. That's what I'm trying to show you guys. You guys, this shit is so fucking easy. You don't have to be educated. It's basic. You're testing a few basic chemicals. You buy a fucking $40 test kit and you can test everything you need to test. Can you motherfucking net a pool? Can you motherfucking brush a pool? Can you empty a basket? Then you've got no excuse. You are out of excuses. You're going around saying, well, I just wasn't dealt a good deck of cards. Well, my fucking mom and dad didn't set me up proper. Or some other bullshit ass, lame ass motherfucking excuse. I'm here to tell you, you've got no excuse. This shit is easy. The only thing stopping you is you. Get your shit together. Get your fucking ass in the gym. Get your mind right. Get your body right. And motherfucking get after it. You got one life, bitch. You're fucking wasting it. One life. Get after this shit.